Look, Dave, Tad has been so busy with Orsini, I'm sure it just slipped his mind. Well, did you tell little Eddie that there will be other doubles tournaments? He ran over his tennis racket with his bike. Well, I'm sorry about that, and I'm sure that Tad will insist that we buy him a new one. Okay, Dave, I'm really sorry. I'll have to talk to you later, all right? I have to go. Yeah, bye. Well, Eddie's very upset about Father-Son Day as well. But I'm sure that Tad will make it up to you when he gets back from California.
Why can't Daddy spend any time with me?
I'm sorry about the tournament, Spore. I guess I let you down big time, huh?
How can you forget?
Well, running a big company sometimes can take a lot out of a guy. Sometimes mommies and daddies have to work extra hard to give their families a good life. Listen, you got every right to be angry. I'm kind of angry at myself, too. I did the same thing to your brother not too long ago. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I told him. I'm going to make it up to you, okay?
When?
As soon as I can. Promise. You forgive me? You give me a hug? You're the best little boy in the world, and I'm the luckiest dad in the world to have a son like you. So why don't you do me a favor, okay? Give me a smooch, go upstairs, and choose a story for bedtime, okay? I'll be right up to read it to you. Go on.
Yay!
Yeah, here. Take Dino. Come on, go upstairs. No, bed. Brush your teeth. I hate this.
Welcome to the wonderful world of success.
I don't know what to tell you. Lately, I've been thinking about a bigger and better company so much I didn't stop to consider the price tag.
Why don't you cut back?
Because I can't. There's simply too many people counting on me.
No, there's only so much that you can do. You can't run a company and run a TV show and travel all over the world and make time for your family.
I was doing pretty well, you know, before I started racking up the frequent flyer mile.
Speaking of planes, Stella called, and it turns out I think that you're going to be gone as much as you are here.
I don't like it any more than you do.
So let somebody else do it.
Who? Stella? Dell, the guy in the mailroom? Honey, it's my company. It's my responsibility. No, look, everything is going to be better after the new wineries are open.
Famous last words.
But I'm going to make this work. I promise.
You know, maybe I shouldn't be registered for school until the fall.
No, please, don't start with that. Look, you waited long enough as it was.
I just don't know how I can do everything if you're not going to be here.
What do you mean I'm not going to be here? Things are going to be tough for another month, maybe 5 weeks max. Then everything is going to get back to normal. I swear. At least our version of it.
Well, good. Because I really don't want to quit school.
There you go. Being a fantasy of all those oversexed frat boys is kind of an ego booster, isn't it?
Well, it helps while away the lonely hours.
Life is so tough. I'm here now.
Good thing.
It's such a bummer missing that flight, though. I really wanted to get back in time for the tournament.
Well, I know Jamie knows that you'll make it up to him.
What about you? Seems to me we got some making up to do.
Well, I did have a plan.
You do?
Yeah, sit down.
Here?
Yeah, sit down. You are a retired, exhausted businessman, right? And I am your Swedish muscles, Inga.
Inga. This involve outfits?
Me in Sweden, Draben, Shorten.
I feel more relaxed already.
That's nice thing to do the work.
Oh, it's like magic.
Oh, how still, little boy. Take off your pants, will you?
My worst there. has come true.
What, the FDA finally figure out what you put in that chicken?
Opal found out about my little tryst with Janet. She just booted me out of my own house. I thought I could finally breathe easy. Janet's death, that's freed me. But now, this. Blast that man's hide.
Wait a minute, my father said that he would never tell Opal about Janet.
Oh, that was just a ruse to bide him some time.
Well, why don't you tell us what happened?
Sitting in my office, Seabone comes in. First of all, he says he quits. And then he threatens me.
He threatens you? What did he say?
He told me to do the right thing by Opal, or he would tell Opal that I slept with Janet. And Opal overheard the whole thing just as he planned.
Well, that sounds like an accident. He didn't break his promise.
Seabone set me up.
I don't understand.
He's hated me. He has always hated me.
Why would Seabone quit the Cluck-Cluck? I mean, he and Grease go way back.
He just went off on one of his gambling trips, and he came back a big winner. So now he's going to buy a house here and settle in Pine Valley.
And how do you know these?
He came by and visited me, and we hung out.
That home wrecker, he ought to be drawn and quartered.
Why? It's not his fault that Mom overheard.
Unless Uncle Palmer is right, and he did set the whole thing up. I mean, certainly no mystery that he has a thing for Opal. I would hate to think that my father broke his promise, but it's not the first time.
That low-rent Lothario, he set me up!
Just a second. Personally, I believe Seabone when he swore to us he wasn't going to tell Mama about Janet.
So did I, but after this afternoon, you know, I'm not really that sure.
Why?
Because he walked in here throwing around gifts and money and all full of himself, and then he said that he was going to buy a house and stay here in Pine Valley, and why would he do that? He hates to live alone. I mean, it'd be so typical of my father to make a promise and keep by it technically, but then do something to make sure that Opal would maybe overhear indirectly.
Should have killed him while I had the chance.
Down, both of you.
Come on, Tad. Opal's probably really hurt now.
My marriage is ruined.
You don't know that. Look, everybody who knows Opal knows that she's a big-hearted, weak-kneed pushover. She's gonna forgive you.
Not if Seabone has his way. He took her home.
I don't like the sound of that.
And I don't like the sound of that. This is none of our business.
Ted, do you want your mother involved with my father?
I didn't want her involved with him.
I'm the best thing that ever happened to your mother.
Well, that's not saying a lot. Where do you think you're going?
I'm just gonna go give my father a piece of my mind. Well, I wish I could say I was surprised.
Dixie, honey.
Dixie, what are you doing here?
Uncle Palmer told me what happened. Obviously, he was right. You set Opal up to hear about Janet.
Hold on. You knew about Palmer and Janet?
Well, yes, Tad and I both knew.
And why didn't you tell me?
Well, it was not our place, Opal.
Not your place. What, you let me live a lie? Thinking that my husband was tried and true? What kind of a family is this?
Opal, we didn't want you to be hurt. Besides, Uncle Palmer was very sorry.
Oh, I'm sure he is, and you should be, too.
Opal, where are you going?
I'm going to talk to somebody that I can trust.
How can you drink Uncle Palmer's champagne after what you just did to him?
Pete's the one that did it, not me. And as far as the champagne goes, Opal insisted that we celebrate her freedom.
Oh, give me a break. You don't have to lie to me. Opal's hardly in a party mood.
Well, she would have been until you barged in.
Look, don't twist this around.
Now, what are you mad at me for? I didn't do anything wrong, Dixie.
You promised me not to tell Opal about Uncle Palmer and Janet. You broke your promise.
Well, this isn't exactly the homecoming I had in mind.
Blame Seabone.
Why? You're the one that slept with Janet. Mama was going to find out about it sooner or later.
Tad, I love your mother. I really cannot imagine life without her. And Peter. Well, I can't lose my son.
Look, PC, I don't want to appear unsympathetic here, but I'm tired and I'm jet-lagged, and I'm beginning to feel like I'm losing my family to my work. The fact is that Opal loves you. She's gonna come around.
You didn't see her. She was hurt, Tad. She was angry. I know I'm not the easiest person to live with. I'm pompous and I'm demanding. I can be petty, but through any of that, stuff. Opal had faith in me, and I broke that faith. I lost her, Dad. I've lost Opal.
This is Patrick Duffy from Step By.